this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Auburn's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Burrell. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Tigers are on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Looking for a man. It's Burrell. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Auburn! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Rice Owls offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against...
There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Rice rushes to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Makes it past the marker. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Under fire. This one's complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Burrell. Caught near the sticks, it's Winton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tigers are flying down the field. Looking for space, it's Turbin. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team.
He's got it. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match.
And he will score! Touchdown, Auburn!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air on second down. Quickly complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's got it down the middle. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Using his legs, it's Atkins. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Rice rushes to the line. Third down play from the gun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Atkins. He's loose. Touchdown Owls. And once he found the band might as well start playing. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
On the run from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Completed pass, but it not only goes nowhere, it goes backwards.
That's one I think if the running back could have over, he would just let that ball sail out of bounds incomplete because he made the catch but lost yards because of it. It wasn't an accurate throw. He'll know next time to just let that ball go.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. And wings it incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Now the play fake. Here's the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Burrell. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to pull his way in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. No hesitation from this head coach. He would, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Power football with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Rice rushes to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And he's looking to the sideline. It's incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he took a shot at the end zone, and he almost picked it off. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Dropping back, it's Burrell. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
It's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the big fella. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touchdown, Rice. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Burrell. Using his feet to buy time. Finds his tight end. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable 1st half in Houston.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Crosses the 40. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. Third and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Adkins. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Rice rushes to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Unleashes one deep. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice.
Trying to take it back.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make second and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Trying the left side. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Burrell. Quarterback extends the play. They get to him as he throws. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete to the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Bringing the heat. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Owls want to move quickly.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to go up top. Got his man in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. The corners are walked up tight. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run play action. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Myers on the move. Complete to the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Burrell. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
1st and goal, Auburn.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. This is a designed run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
28, Rice, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the Owls headed quickly to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Adkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. Got him downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do.
Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. They'll go with a quick touch pass. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for room. It's Adkins. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Quick strike complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. On the run, fires downfield. Working the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Owls! The extra point here would tie the game. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Bang it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. To the ground with the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly to the tight end. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the 1st down.
The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Turbin. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, running back on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
First and goal.
Satellite. 414 satellite.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Does a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Finds a tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Adkins. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. And the offense just going to spike it here. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Complete on 3rd down. There he goes. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
Got it in the middle. It's Cortez. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, obviously here in the 4th quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. You're expecting them to throw it here on 3rd.
From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it.
Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And the pass is caught for a touchdown. And it looks as if we could be headed to overtime.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Going right to work up top. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it inside the 30. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Caught by the receiver.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. It's good. A powerful kick. Never a doubt for the game. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a top